use monitoring as it pertains to Pakistan. We have teams that are supposed to be allowed to go in and monitor in use, and yet Pakistan is denying these teams access. To me, that's very disturbing, particularly in light of the latest revelations of the helicopter being shown off to China. Can you very quickly, in the time I have, comment on the in-use monitoring issue?
Well, any country that doesn't provide us the access that we have in the agreement immediately will come under suspicion, and all of the different processes to approve anything further will stop. So I think we have very good controls in the existing system. But as you know, and perhaps, Congressman, the best thing to do is to offer you and other colleagues on the committee a more classified briefing on some of these issues, because I think that we could satisfy some of your questions and certainly get your input in that kind of forum. But the key here is that we already have processes in the system that stop continuing business with people that don't live up to their agreements. If it's about end-use monitoring, or if it's about other kinds of controls that are part of the agreement, if they do not live up to those agreements, things begin to stop.
Okay, and I have one more question, and thank you. I look forward to that briefing. China's been on my radar screen for a long time. When I worked in the Justice Department, I worked on the campaign finance investigation. I had the Johnny Chung case, which led us directly to the Director of Chinese Intelligence funneling money to him to be used in the campaign through China Aerospace. And it was very disturbing. And going back to Pakistan and China, $3 billion in foreign aid, $1.5 billion for counterterrorism. And when I look at what they're using the money for defense priorities, which is okay, it's supposed to be counterterrorism, but to pursue a joint venture with China to develop the JF-17 fighter aircraft, a surface-to-surface nuclear-capable missile with the help of China, and a $1.3 billion deal which allows Pakistan to receive J-10 fighters and 6 submarines from China. Is that of any concern to the administration?
Well, I think that it's fair to say that the relationship with Pakistan is a significant one because of its geography and because of the relationship in border with Afghanistan. But as you know, this is a very complicated relationship. I think that once again, Congressman, if we could come in a classified setting, I think we could assure you in many ways of what's going on and have your input as to what you think should be done.
Well, I welcome that because, I mean, I think it's very troubling and disturbing if this all is true, because this is taxpayer money being used to further China's interest. I think I speak for most Americans, we would prefer that money to be used to buy American. And so I see my time's just about expired. With that, I'll yield back. And thank you so much for the testimony.
Thank you so much. Ms. Bass of California.